pass. All right. Oh, bad user, bad user, bad user, bad user. Tight end attack. I got to be ready for that when I go to the second back player. That's on me. That's on me. So we have him here at 4th and 3. 4th and 3, you're probably going to get his best play passing the ball. Or maybe a running play. Usually get your best play on a 4th down. They want to make sure they convert it, right? So, all right, he goes to the pass. I'm on that. Oh, let's go. I was on that. Guys, you're going to get probably their favorite play passing the ball on a 4th down, and that was it. I know that now. I know he might go back to that later, even though he wasn't successful with it. Guys, as I said, my audibles right here. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, this corner right here, make sure you guys check it out. I'm going to be streaming tonight. I'm going to be streaming tonight at, I believe, around 9 o'clock Eastern. That's probably when I'll be. If I'm not on by then, I'll probably be on a little bit later. You guys know. If you guys know, I post times when I post YouTube videos. I'm usually behind. But around 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live on Twitch. I'd love to see you guys in there. I'd love to see you guys say what's up. Now, on offense here, I always try to fill out my opponent. I go to just a couple plays that I like against every coverage, see what coverages they like to sit in. Because if they're baselining, then you really don't know what they're in. We'll let cover 3 right there. So just running plays that you feel comfortable with beating cover 2, cover 3, cover 4 with. Oh, he's not going to quit on me. He's not going to quit on me. Don't start. Don't start. Come on, man. I hope he doesn't quit. But what I was saying was, if you're feeling your opponent out, you're going to see, okay, what coverages do they like? You have a couple plays where you're like, okay, it's going to beat their coverage no matter what they're in. And then once they start showing their colors, they're like, just in cover 3, they're just in cover 2. Then you can go to your certain just coverage views that you like against certain coverages. Mixing those things in, figuring it out, filling out your opponents in the 3rd and 4th quarter, you feel comfortable no matter what play you're calling. All right, so he didn't quit out on us. That's lucky for us. We can keep playing. I didn't want him to quit out. We get to keep this video going. So first play, he ran cover 3. Looks like cover 3 again. We have a wheel route right here. Like that a lot. I like wheel routes. If you guys aren't using wheel routes this year, extremely effective. Especially in the red zone. If I'm in the red zone, I have a running back wheel pretty much on every single setup that I have. It's really nice down in the red zone. You can fit in tight passes. He's played cover 3 twice in a row now, so we're going to keep that in our back pocket. We're too close to the end zone right now to go for a beater, but just knowing that the next possession, I could probably catch him deep if he keeps staying in this cover 3. So, right here, once again, going back to our running back wheel. Easy 8 yards. Again, guys, we're still in the red zone here. Going to be utilizing these running back wheels. If he gets tight down here, he's going to work this time. Good job by him. Oh, he got it dead. I think I was going to have that post. That post is getting to a nice little spot in the corner of the end zone, but got ourselves in the 3rd and 10. So I actually found myself in a bad spot here. I'm on a hash, which I don't like being on. And, excuse me, I'm not on a hash, which I like to be on a hash. So it puts us in a tough spot. And we're in the red zone, so it's not easy. He missed us. I flew on my back foot. That's on me. I'm backing up. That's bad. I probably complete that for a first down if I don't throw off my back foot. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm actually gonna go for this now. This is the chaos coaching. If you guys were playing a game to full out win, you wanted to full out win the game, please kick here. You already got to stop. He didn't show you anything on offense that really felt like he could hurt you. So just go for it. I mean, excuse me, just kick it. I'm gonna go for it for entertainment value. Making sure the game stays close, making sure you guys can get a full gameplay, so you can get the full aspect throughout the game. The way you start a game is different than the way you finish. I want to make sure I get both aspects for you. So we're going to go for it here. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. We're going to make sure we get ourselves a good game here. So we're going to go to the same exact play because I had that wheel route before. And it looks like we're going to have it again if it doesn't break off. Nope, he broke off. And really right there, I'm just reading the user. So when you have a good play, when you have a good play, it doesn't have to be our plays from top route. It can be any play that you like to do. You like to have 2 routes that you feel comfortable getting open against any zone, and you're watching their user. If he breaks back on a wheel route there, I throw the post like I did. He just broke back a little bit. He didn't even fully break back. He just broke back a little bit. Now, if he doesn't break back and just stays on the post the whole time, I throw the wheel. It's really just picking your poison, having good spacing, pick whichever one that they don't go to. Now, we're in the red zone here. We're going to my favorite red zone play. You guys always should have one, no matter what it is. To have a play that you really like, and bam, nice little pocket, running back wheel routes. I can't preach that enough, guys. When you get tight near the red zone.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Rams. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
This is Ronald Jones, played his collegiate ball on this field for USC. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. You tighten up. 24 is the mic. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 24.
On play action, Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That's taken on the 25, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Sharp. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check 3, check 3. Quick dance. Come. Slam.
They'll try the left side. Sharp. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front, and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Yeah, making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. 1st down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Say. Check your hot read. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. Murray with a 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Kill. Check. Hey. Check hot route. Hot. 49. Check 49.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. From midfield now, Haskins. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
This motherfucker will not throw the ball, man. Wouldn't throw the ball. What the fuck was that about?
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I threw the ball 3 motherfucking times. This nigga didn't throw the ball out once.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 4. Kill. Check 6.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Ben Braunecker. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Murray fighting. Lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll try the left side. Sharp, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Murray from midfield.
Come here,
He's going to
boy.
be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Geno Atkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
Guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Haskins from his own end zone. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans, 98 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Sharp. They'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Jim. Check.
Murray now on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Sharp. 20. 34 yards there and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man is Matt Breida, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there, with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Push him back. Pass it. Pass it. Go, go. Go, go. Banjo. 53.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins slings this deep from the... And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st down, Sharp, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have taken the lead. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, defense.
They'll try the left side. Sharp. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. Throwing on second down. Murray, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And some room to roam now. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Tight ends right. We got 4. We got 4.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he finds Parker here, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
That's embarrassing.
They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
First down, this is Geis. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
24 is the mark.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Devontae Parker with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. The extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try the left side. Sharp, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Right back to him on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down now, it's Sharp. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Geno Atkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Hey. Check 13. Check 13.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw, Haskins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
24 is the mic. Silver. 24 is the mic. All day. Every day. Any day.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Haskins on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pick me up. Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins off to Geis on the screen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down.
Dog, I do not have nothing on.
Lose any yardage.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That's crazy. What do you want me to do? Put something on? I don't have nothing on.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. This time Haskins will look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Oh.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 hits?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards.
First and goal, Washington.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
That's bullshit, man.